Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Frontier High School for tonight's Class B lacrosse matchup between the Frontier Falcons and the West Seneca West Indians. It is senior night here at Frontier, and we're getting underway here with the festivities for the senior night announcements for the Frontier Falcons players. We'll turn it over to the PA announcer. And
He has been on the team for 2 years and has plans on attending Hilbert College, majoring in criminal justice. He will also be playing lacrosse. His advice to the underclassmen is to work hard. He will miss practicing with the team. He'd like to thank his parents and his girlfriend Amanda for supporting him through the years of playing lacrosse. Our next senior is number 3, Cole Sklinicki. He is joined by his parents, Mike and Kelly. He is a 3-year member of the team. He has also played varsity soccer and has participated in ski club. He plans on attending SUNY Brockport, majoring in general studies. His advice: enjoy high school while you can. He will miss his teammates, and he would like to thank his coaches, family, and other seniors on his team. The third senior that we will be recognizing is Jack Gunning, number 11. Jack is joined by his parents, Joe and Carolyn. He is a 3-year member of the team. He was most improved in the JV season. He plans on attending SUNY Brockport, majoring in business, sales, and marketing. His most
Wolf Agency.
I got a problem. I got a big
The
problem.
wolf is on his way.
You're Teddy?
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul Wolf. I solve problems.
Oh, good. Because I got a big one in here.
May I come in?
Absolutely.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats her like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
as they look to further their careers for some of these young men.
So it'll be a West Seneca Indians ball here. Possession with 5:37 left in this first quarter. And that's Fumonte with it. Fumonte looks for someone and then finally dumps it off. Mikowski back to Fumonte and swings it back out over to Grady O'Hara. Spinning it back over to Mass. Mass. And catch with Newcomb. Gets it back out eventually. Mass looks to go inside once again. Finds his man. That's Newcomb. Spins it back out. Jaden Mass on the move, but he was cut off there. Gets over to Mikowski. Mikowski has it picked out from him, but retaining possession, it would seem here. Oh, and a bad break for the Indians as they kick it out of bounds. It'll go back over to Frontier, Tim.
Well, we know it's senior night, but for Frontier, they've got a lot of JV presence as the JV squad had to cancel their season due to injuries. So about 7 or 8 players now on the JV team are brought up, so getting some great opportunity, and that youth will serve Frontier well as they enter into the junior and senior years for some of these young men that are brought up from JV.
Well, Nicky Falcone is going to throw the ball over here. No, I thought it was going to go out, but he's going to stay on. He's got possession. Reed gets it back to Falcone. Falcone, a junior. In the attack position. Gets out in front and a goal. And who else? Bryce Privateer, his 24th of the year. A beautiful play from Falcone to Privateer. And this game is tied at 1.
And you can see how Privateer is elusive there. He's very quick. You mentioned his stature, just 5'6", 135, but he certainly plays strong, and you can see he's, that frame, I wouldn't underestimate the size of that young man because he's playing like a lot bigger in terms of his strength and being able to go through bigger defenders. I've noticed so far just in this early part of the game, he's really strong at going through bigger players and bobbing and weaving.
So Mikowski get the first goal for the Indians, and Privateer comes back for Frontier. Mikowski, that was his 6th goal, and as we mentioned, Privateer with his 24th of the season. They scramble around for it now, and now a push from behind is diving down there with Ethan Parsons.
Yeah, and Mikowski also, Mark, he leads the team in scoring for the Indians. Now has 6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points, so both leading scorers on the mark early.
Chance with a shot there, and what a save by the Frontier goaltender off the quick shot from Smalicki. And now back on the run, it's Frontier. Gunning goes in the corner to Falcone. Back over to Gunning, flips it up to Jake Bush. Bush is going to take his time with it. Flips it back over to Falcone. He'll go to the corner. That's Reed. It's going to come out in front, number 19. Falcone's going to try to make a move. Falcone. Oh, shot and a save there by Adgate. Nice save. The rebound comes back out, and Frontier takes it back again. Falcone in the corner. There's Privateer, always dangerous. The 8th grader back behind the net. Privateer tries to make a move, and now a whistle and a possession change here. The Indians get it back, Tim.
Yeah, it looked like a cross-check of sorts. And for the Indians, a good opportunity as Frontier was starting to build momentum.
Edgate, the goaltender, way out now, and he finally dumps it off to Cranston. Mark Cranston with it, number 19. And now the ball's in Frontier territory. 26 there, taking a stick to the back. That's Grady O'Hara. O'Hara's bothered with it. And the ball's loose, and Frontier comes up with it, and narrow a hit, and now some extra activity between Jake Gunning and Brandon Mikowski.
Yeah, and Gunning was holding his own there against the bigger Mikowski, but prior to that, number 13, Cole Ekman, doing a nice job with the physicality for Frontier.
So Frontier possession. Actually, excuse me, it's West Seneca West with the possession. There's a shot that bounced and went bouncing right over the top of the net. Now a physical play back behind the net. There's a chance in front. There's another hard hit. 27, Michael Wojcik.
And number 8, Matthew Gorski just lowered the boom, as they say. And
that's a goal.
They're going to call it a goal, yeah.
Yeah, they're calling it a goal. Referee raised up his hands. And I missed who. Look, it might have been Richard Mancuso, number 8. I'm not sure. But it was a heck of a play. I was looking down at my roster for a second. That's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah, and I was mentioning about Frontier's physicality around the net there, but West Seneca West taking a little surprise so far in this game in the first half here, first quarter, up 2-1. And it looks like about 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. It's a bit of a glare on our scoreboard, but that's the unofficial time remaining in this quarter.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Wolf Agency.
I got a problem. I got a big
The
problem.
Wolf is on his way.
You're Teddy?
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul Wolf. I solve problems.
Oh, good, because I got a big one in here.
May I come in?
Absolutely.
All right, Mark Johnson back with Tim Rozek here. Tim, we got a sponsor we're going to give
Sure
a quick
do.
shout out to.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Norelli's Auto Service and Collision. They're located on 1512 Main Street, Buffalo. Mention this broadcast and we'll take off 10% up to $200 in service. You can also contact them through the phone, 884-5030, or Norelli at hotmail.com. That's Nirelli at hotmail.com. Norelli's Auto Service and Collision. Check them out.
Well, that goal scorer for West Seneca West was Jaden Mass, number 10. And for Mass, that was his 4th goal of the year. And it's a 2-1 West Seneca West Indians lead here on senior night at Frontier. Gorgeous night for boys lacrosse here. On the run, it's Olszewski. He'll throw it over to Falcone. Nick Falcone back behind the net to Reed. Reed looks, flips it over to Privateer. Privateer back out to Jake Bush. Bush with it now. Just dumps up in the top. Gunning. Flips it back over to Olszewski. Looks, it's got Privateer on the opposite corner. He feeds it to him. Privateer tries to work his way behind the net. Instead, he'll pass it to Falcone. They'll switch spots now. Falcone trying to make a move. Falcone danced in and then shot it, and it was deflected way out of play.
Yeah, Falcone got into the hole, popped out of the hole, and took that little bit of a distant shot.
That went off one of the Indians' attempts, so that's going to stay with this Frontier team. That had to hurt.
You can see a lot of the strategy for Frontier is to move that ball in the X, bring it into the hole.
Well, Privateer gave that one up, and here come the Indians on the run. And it's number 20, and that is Ethan Parsons. Parsons tries to make a move. Parsons looks, spins. Lost it, gets it back, lost it again. The ball's loose. They scramble for it. And right down there is Olszewski. They still scramble around. The ball's still loose. Anyone's chance here to have it. Trying to get it the other way with a nice little move there was Ethan Oliver. And Oliver will put it up down the right side. And here we go on the run. Olszewski. Looks, he's got Falcone to his right. Olszewski looks over to Reed back behind the net to the Privateer. One of the goal scorers, the only goal scorer here for Frontier. Privateer makes a move. Heath Grader on the run. Looks, he's going to end up dumping it back over to Cole Ekman. Ekman. Top of the circle Flips it over to Zanicki. Zanicki chased down. Good defense there by Connor Cuthbert. There's a long shot on the way and a nice save there, and now a long distance pass at the buzzer, and that's the end of the first quarter here. After 1 quarter of play, it's West Seneca West 2, Frontier 1. You're listening and watching Section 6 Boys Lacrosse here on WesternNewYorkAthletics.com. We'll be right back.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Wolf Agency.
I got a problem. I got a big problem.
The Wolf is on his way.
You're Teddy?
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul Wolf. I solve problems.
Oh, good, because I got a big one in here.
May I come in?
Absolutely.
All right, back live here at Frontier High School. Mark Johnson along with Tim Rozak. 2-1 West Seneca West. The Indians surprisingly out in front here, Tim, by a goal.
Sure is a surprise, and looked certainly from the start of that first quarter with the ball control Frontier that it was going to be maybe a lot of ball control. But Frontier, with the ball control advantage, however, West Seneca West really taking advantage of the opportunities that they had offensively and showing some strength with the cradling and the ball handling and the ground ball opportunities. So they found a way to give themselves a chance, and now they have momentum going into the second quarter. Wanted to just go over a couple of the seniors, well, all the seniors throughout the course of this game, and we'll start with the captain, Matt Gorski, 3-year varsity starter and 3-year captain. He's going to be going to Alfred State for electrical, the program for the electrical area there, and my alma mater as well. So looking forward to, hopefully he'll have as great of a time as I had there. But also we've got Evan Oliver going to Cayuga College. He's also a 3-year starter, solid defenseman. He plays some long stick in the middle, and he's also going to be playing lacrosse again at Cayuga College. So kudos to those 2 young men, and we'll try to cover each and every senior here prior to the end of this game. And also like to thank our sponsor again, Norelli's Auto Service and Collision, 1512 Main Street, Buffalo, New York. Again, mention the ad, and you'll get 10% up to $200, 10% off. And that you can reach them at 884-5030.
All right, getting ready to start this second quarter. Both teams switch ends. 2-1 West Seneca West with the lead here. And on the opening draw, the ball kicked backwards and picked up nicely by number 11. That's Gunning. Jake Gunning on the run. He's being harassed from behind. He's trying to make a move at the midfield mark. Nice pass over to Nicky Falcone. Falcone, number 7 in white, making a move. Flips it back over to Reed. Reed mishandled it, and that's twice he's done that today, and the ball goes out of bounds back over to Frontier. So West Seneca West had a chance to.
And Michael Hildenbrand just couldn't handle it there on the defensive side.
Back behind the net. Privateer swings, looks, lost possession. That's twice he's been picked off now after scoring that first goal for Frontier. On the run. Smolicki. Smolicki still has it. Gets knocked down right at midfield. And now going the other way with it is Frontier. And that's Cole Ekman. Ekman on the move. Ekman tries to make a spin move, fell down, but retained possession of it. Nice job here by Ekman, and finally Ekman throws it in the corner. Nicky back behind the net to Reed. Reed He'll flip it over to the Privateer. Back out on the far side to Bush. Bush to number 11, Gunning. Gunning. Back over to Ekman. Now they're working around once again. Ekman with it. Back out to Gunning. Gunning on the far side. They finally get it down to Privateer. Privateer back out to Gunning. They try to get in front. There's a shot and a goal. Scoring there, number 19. It's Zach Reed. Reed with a nice goal there for the Falcons.
Yeah, tremendous job by Reed. Took advantage of a quick strike there just outside of the hole, and he's tied this game up early in the second.
Well, it looked like Reed had the goal.
Yeah, that was Reed all the way, I'd say.
Zach Reed with a nice job. He came out in front and had plenty to shoot at, and he buried it. 2-2 tie here.
Yeah, unassisted. He picked the ground ball up and made the most of it, and quick work.
So back to a face-off here at the midfield mark with 10:27 left in this first half.
Mark, that's Reed's 21st goal of the season now. 21 goals, 4 assists. So definitely a big-time goal scorer for the Frontier team here.
Nice job there. Barber on the move for the Falcons. Number 9. Flips it over to Privateer. Privateer. He's dying to shoot. You can tell that, but he's going to pull it back here and try to set up. Flips it over to 23, O'Rourke. Got it over into the corner. Now back behind the net once again to Reed, who just tied this game up a couple of seconds ago. Grayson Kreiner. Privateer swings it out in front to O'Rourke. O'Rourke lost it, but scooped it right back up again. On the move is Ekman. Flips it over to Zanicki. Zanicki's going to get it back over to Reed. Back behind the net, and Frontier tries to set up here. We're inside 9:40 now in this first half. Frontier loves ball possession and ball control. They're pretty good at both of it. Reed back behind the net. They swing it back around again. Privateer on the far side. Privateer, O'Rourke. O'Rourke looks, nowhere to go there, so he'll dump it off. And once again, Reed back behind the net again for the Falcons. Reed swings it back over around, and they'll move it back over to the other side. Kreiner back up top. That's Ekman with it, 13. Ekman tries to make a move, nothing there. Dumps it back over the Reed again. Reed flips it over to Privateer. Privateer trying to make a move inside, nowhere to go. Ball comes free. They battle for it down there. They chop at it. It's still anyone's ball. Who comes up with it? Oh, one of the Falcons had it and had it taken out of his hands. And there's a nice steal on the other way going for Ethan Parsons. Parsons on the run, number 20. He's just going to dump it back.
And Parsons, of course, the standout hockey player, showing great stick handling also on the crossfield.
Coming up with his Cuthbert, tried to get it to Parsons, but it was picked off the other way by Joel Seiner. Seiner on the move. Oh, nice pass for Privateer. He wasn't expecting the fancy behind the neck pass, and the ball goes back over.
And Mark, he's only an 8th grader, and you can imagine what kind of razzle-dazzle he's going to build into his repertoire as this young man develops into quite a player.
Ball's thrown away. Frontier had it, and they still get it back. Seiner with a nice play. And he lost it. Ball comes free again. They scramble for it once more. And once again, it's Joe Skyner coming up with it, and he lost it back over again. Being pressured now is number 9, Barber. Barber's going to flip it up. He flipped it too high for Grayson Kreiner. But the ball is taken anyway by Privateer, and here he comes. The 8th grader on the move. And he's going to slow it up, get it over to Jake Bush up on top of the slot. Jack Gunning has it now. Gunning wearing number 11 for this Falcons team. Nicky back in the near side corner. Needs some help back there, and he finally gets it to Privateer. Now he's going to swing it around the other way. Having it briefly is Kreiner, and Kreiner being nailed down there by Connor Cuthbert, and that's going to be a foul against West Seneca West.
6 minutes, 55 left to go in the second.
2-2 tie here. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. Coming in off the bench was Nick Falcone. He's got the ball. Falcone to the nearest deep corner. Flips it to Privateer. Privateer, nice pass out. Flipped it over the Bush. Now Bush back up top. Kreiner. And they work it around the cylinder once again. Privateer to Falcone. Falcone going to try to make a move. Falcone, nowhere to go. He's checked. He's back over to Gunning. Gunning over to Bush. Back over to Kreiner up top. Nothing doing there. Gunning goes back to the near side. They'll flip it over to Falcone. Back to Gunning. Up top, it's Kreiner.
Credit this West Seneca West Indian team right now. Defensively, they're not giving them many options, and Frontier looking for their best chance before they really get aggressive offensively here.
Jack Gunning with it now. Gunning dumps it back over to Falcone. Nicky Falcone back in the near side. Flips it out to Bush. Jake Bush back behind the net. Now he's going to try to make a move. Bush could have went inside, decided to stay outside. And gets it back to Privateer, flips it back out front to Kreiner. They move it around again to Gunning. Gunning. As we're coming down to the 5:15 mark here, left in this first half. 2-2 tie. On the move with it, Bush. Bush trying to make a move inside, nothing doing there. Jack Dolan, number 24, out there now. Kreiner gets it into Gunning. Gunning going to try to make a move inside. There's a chance they lost possession. Trying to run it down is Dolan, and he does.
Yeah, for the amount of ball possession they have, not a lot of offensive shots, but doing a nice job of maintaining possession, no doubt, for Frontier.
Privateer tries to make a move, flips it in front, and taken away just like that by Adgate. So the West Seneca West Indians goaltender looking to forward pass it here, but I think he's just going to dump it off to the side. He still has it. Now they're going to come after him. And there's a high pass there, and that's going to be taken away. Privateer has it. Can't hang on to it. Ball is loose. Jaden Mass, one of the goal scorers, picked it up. And now we're going to have a infraction. And that's going to give Frontier the possession back here, Tim.
I'd like to give another shout out to Norelli's Auto Service and Collision, 1512 Main Street. Reach them at 884-5030. Mention the ad and get 10% off, up to $200.
Cole Ekman just came in and took a shot. It just missed by a foot or so. And it went off one of the Indians, so keeping possession here is Frontier with 4:06 and running now. In this first half, 2-2 tie. Falcone with it. Nicky Falcone gets it out. A chance there off the stick of Cole Ekman. Back over to Falcone in the corner. Falcone to Ekman. Ekman up top. Chance there as they get it to Privateer. Privateer gets hammered, but the ball fortunately goes back to Jake Bush.
Mark, it's like this Frontier offense is just trying to challenge the West Seneca West team to be aggressive defensively so they can make their move, almost like a boxer waiting for a counterpunch.
Falcone in the corner. Now he takes a cross check from behind. And I believe it's going to be a timeout here. So timeout on the field. Timeout called by Frontier. We'll send it back to control. It's Frank Wolf. Frank, take a quick break.
And while we're waiting for the quick break, we'll give another shout out to senior Jack Gunning, 3-year varsity and 2-year captain. Congratulations, Jack, and he's going to be going for business sales and marketing at Sunny Brockport.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
Paul Wolf Agency.
I got a problem. I got a big
The
problem.
Wolf is on his way.
You're Teddy?
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul Wolf. I solve problems.
Oh, good, because I got a big one in here.
May I come in?
Absolutely.
All right, back here at Frontier High School, 2-2 time with 3:28 left. And Mark Johnson all back with Tim Rozak, and it's been an exciting game here, Tim.
Sure has. This quarter, though, is all Frontier in terms of ball possession, but give credit to West Seneca West. They're holding their own, and they're not giving much defensively in terms of scoring opportunities. Basically holding their positions well.
Well, Privateer threw it in. Now it ends up in the hands of Ekman, who spins it over to Bush on the far side. Nicky Falcone with it. Falcone back behind the net. Now he'll switch positions with Privateer. Swings over to Gunning. Back to Falcone. Back to Gunning. Gunning up top. Trying to make a move there. 13, that's Ekman. They'll spin it the other way. And Privateer ends up with it. And a shot. Save. Rebound. Oh, that ball was right in the crease, and somehow it didn't go in. A tremendous break there for the Indians. Ethan Parsons comes away with it. Here come the West Seneca West team in their dark blue away jerseys. They throw it, and then it's picked off down the right side. And on the run, it's Cole Barber. Barber with it. Barber looks, leans, and nice dish off there to Privateer. Privateer lost it. Back over to the Indians. So the goaltender playing it now. Not Adgate. And Adgate likes to handle the ball, that's for sure. He'll dump it out. Got lucky there as Fermante mishandled it, but picked it up. We'll spin it and try to get it out to midfield. Heidelbrand. Heidelbrand there, and another hit, another takeaway, and now a nice move there. Now 13 on the run, and that's Ekman. Ekman looks. He had Falcone, and he did not throw it over to him. So he'll set it up once again. Under 2 minutes now in this first half. 2-2 tie. And a very close game here at senior night at Frontier High School. Zach Reed, one of the goal scorers, back behind the net. Flips it over to Privateer. Privateer to Bush. Way out now. Top of the slot there to Gunning. Gunning coming up with it. Gunning looks. Actually, it was a nice pass there to Reed, and Reed had it intercepted. Nice play there all the way. And what a play there. Edgate comes up with his goal stick, makes a nice snag. And the Indians are coming right back down the field here. On the run, Smielnicki on the go, and the ball's going to go right to the goaltender, Kazmarski, who has had not a lot of work here, even though he's given up 2 goals. Well, here goes Frontier down the far right side. It's Jake Bush on the move. Bush for White for Frontier. Flips it to Privateer. Privateer looks in front. Ekman still with it. Out there is Nathan Kaiser, number 16 now. He's going to back up.
Looked like Frontier had an opportunity there as West Seneca West wasn't quite set with their defense, but still not as aggressive offensively. Looking for their best shot before they pull the trigger.
There's a shot, a save, a rebound is loose right there in the crease. The ball's still loose. They score and they scoop it in. It's going to count. If it does, it's going to go to Nick Falcone. Falcone found it, and hockey style scooped it in.
Count it. The referee signals good. And just like that, we're up by a score of 3-2. The home team on senior night taking the lead late in the second quarter with 32 seconds left, roughly.
Falcone's 16th goal of the year. And it's a 3-2 Falcons lead here. As we're down inside, as you mentioned, Timmy, down inside 33 seconds left. So that's a big momentum booster there for this Falcons team, as you mentioned, dominating this most of the action here in the second quarter. ready for the face-off here. Big possession. Jake Bush battling away. They scoop it out, but it goes back the other way as we're down inside 20 seconds here. They scramble around for it. Ball still loose, picked up by Falcone. Falcone just scored once. He's got a chance here. They don't have a lot of time. Down to 10 seconds. Ball loose on the ground. Still loose, still sitting there. Now scooped up by one of the Indians and now an infraction with 3.8 seconds remaining.
Yeah, for West Seneca West, if they can get out of this half, only down by 1 with a score of 3-2, they're very much still alive to start the second half, but looks like they may be short here.
So that's in the penalty area is not Jake Bush, Matthew Famonte. Well, some quick changes here for West. Kyle Kembois comes running off. So sitting down right now is Famonte, and that's it. That's how our first half's going to come to an end. 3-2 after one half of play here at Frontier. The Falcons with the lead. We'll be back after this halftime break. Send it back to control.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716.
All right, back here, halftime. Tim Rozek, Mark Johnson. And Tim, we're going to talk about the coaches here for this Frontier team on senior night.
Yeah, the coaching staff is certainly solid, made up of all alumni. The program was founded by Terry Ostrander, and he's now the assistant defensive coach. You have Dan Wilcox, defensive coordinator in his third season. Kyle Zitnick, and he is the offensive coordinator in his third season. Mike Norelli, head coach in his third season. Mark Zoyhovsky, and he's the JV assistant, which we know now the JV kids are brought up, so the coaches are also helping out. And James Vitale, JV head coach. So a great team of leaders there, and you can see that they've got Frontier right up in the top ranks of the Class B, along with Hamburg. They're going to be playing Hamburg in a couple, I think it's Saturday, at Hamburg, I believe. And they also have Clarence, and Clarence is one of the better teams in Western New York as well. But also like to give a shout out to a couple more seniors on this roster. And the next one up is Kyle Klimowitz, and he is going to be going for criminal justice, attending Hilbert College, and he's a 2-year varsity player. Next up we have Nate O'Rourke, and he's going to be majoring in business at SUNY Brockport.
All right, underway here in the second half. Goal scorers for Frontier, Reed and Privateer. Privateer notching his 24th of the year. Makowski and Mass. Goal scorers for West Seneca West. And Nick Falcone had the other goal here, and that's where we're at. 3-2. Frontier trying to make a move. There's Reed, a shot. He missed it wide. And I don't know if they got a piece of Adgate or not. I think it might have. And it's going to stay with Frontier. So Falcone has it in the corner.
Adgate, fairly solid performance. Admirable so far, only giving up 3 goals.
Frontier had a chance there, Falcone, but he lost it. And it's Michael Heidbrand. Number 17, a long pass to the other end. Ball is free. They battle for it down there, and coming up with it was Makowski, and that's taken away the other way. Here comes Frontier on the run at midfield. Falcons push it up as quickly as they can, and who else? Nick Falcone, one of the goal scorers with it, number 7. Falcone moves it back behind the net. Jake Bush flips it to Zach Reed. Reed with it. Reed looks up top, finds Privateer way out there, the 8th grader, trying to make a move. Privateer, spin move. Gets it over and on the far side and losing it almost out of bounds there. Close call, and now finally it does go out of bounds on the turnover. Ethan Parsons gets it in. Fumonte served that penalty late in the first half. He'll flip it up on the right side. Nice move there by Massey. Massey, goal scorer, just plowed through his man. Swings around. Massey tries to make another move. Taken down by the head, and look out now, some words down there. And oh, there's a punch there, and another punch, and the flags are flying now. And coming off the bench there for Frontier, number 24, Jack Dolan, he could be gone. A clear bench violation there as both players exchange punches. They're trying to get this crowd fired up here on senior night, and I don't know if that's the way to do it or not, Timmy.
Yeah, for Jaden Massey, the 11th grade midfielder, lost his head there and blatantly threw a couple punches, and they're certainly going to be dropping the hammer on him for that altercation.
And then off the bench was Jack Dolan, the junior, for Frontier. So let's see how they sort this one out. What a mess.
And that's one of those plays, Mark, where, Massey, if he keeps his head, he's probably going to give his team an opportunity to be on an advantage. But unfortunately, he couldn't really keep his cool, and as a result, we'll see how the penalties shake out. But no doubt we've got a couple that are going to be sorted out here by the pinstripes.
10:02 remaining in this third quarter, and it didn't take long. We had a couple close calls like that in the first half, but it was definitely the worst altercation we've had. Once again, it was Jaden Massey, and one of the goal scorers here for West Seneca West, taking actually two punches at a Frontier opponent, and then he threw another punch at Jack Dolan, number 24. So we're going to see how this ends up here. They're trying to push this Frontier team, trying to come off the bench early there.
Well, the key for the referees is to get the game back under control, because right now, both teams are clearly heated, and the game's been physical, and that's a credit to both teams playing hard, but you got to keep your heads in the game and keep your cool, and the coaches need to do a job right now. Both Fred White for West Seneca West and also Mike Norelli need to make sure that their teams are going to play head smart, because, mental mistakes and losing your cool might be the difference in this closely contested match, with Frontier just up by a goal, 3-2, with 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
I'll tell you, that's what we're talking about. A close game. I'll admit, did not think this was going to be that close of a game here tonight. But you know what? West Seneca West came to play. And, let's see how this infraction comes down. If somehow West Seneca West ends up with an advantage here, that could be huge.
And, Mark, a lot of times you get upset for the zebras taking a little longer. I call them pinstripes, but I meant zebras anyhow. But this is one where you don't mind, because they need to really figure out what's going to be the punishment for the crime.
Tim, how about this field? Just 2 years old. Frontier redid their entire football field here, and a brand new rubberized track. It's a beautiful facility.
I couldn't believe how light I felt on that rubberized track. I was thinking, man, I'd like that in my kitchen or in my living room, wherever. I'd wear sneakers or, just whatever. But the field is amazing. Not just the field, but the entire complex. You got a baseball game going on as we were entering into this contest, and they've done a nice job in making this a really classy organization and a place to play any level of sport.
Without question, I love the visuals here from the press box. The numbers really stick up for you. The white letters and white numerals and the blue outline. And, of course, that famous dark royal blue color for Frontier.
I know as a player on this football field, we used to face Frontier when I was with Lockport, and the backdrop of the wilderness, like the tall trees, that was one of my favorite aspects of playing here. It just really, it felt like, just down and, getting down and play some football. No distractions, no frills, and just a awesome backdrop to this whole complex.
And from what I heard from some friends, they were trying to get this field replaced for nearly 25 years, and they finally got it done at the end of 2018. They started working on this facility, and it is a gorgeous AstroTurf field here at Frontier.
Yeah, and the expense goes for a good long while too, in terms of maintaining these fields. They do have to replace them every so many years, but what you get in terms of the weather around here in spring, sometimes these games could be real sloppy and the field could take a serious beating, but especially for baseball, allowing these contests to go on where a lot of times you get rainouts, and the turf is certainly given a good advantage to that.
All right, referees are calling the coaches over, Fred White and Michael Norelli, and he's going to explain the calls here. Unfortunately, they're not mic'd up, so we can't hear what they're saying, but we're going to try to figure out who's getting what and who's going to be possibly disqualified from this game. Once again, Jack Dolan came off the bench for Frontier onto the field and threw a punch, even though it was Jaden Massey that was doing most of the punching down there, but we'll see how they figure this one out. We got another senior talking about there real quick.
Absolutely. We got Cole Zaglickny. Sorry, I knew I was going to mess it up. Sklenicki. And Cole is going to be attending Sunny Brockport, and he's going to be going through general studies. And his advice to any underclassmen is enjoy high school while you can. How true it is. I know some people don't necessarily have a great experience in high school, but you got to make the most of it. And hopefully for most people, especially the seniors, they're going to be enjoying the opportunity to graduate and have some normalcy in that procedure.
I want to mention one of our sponsors, Norelli's Auto Service and Collision, 1512 Main Street, Buffalo, New York. Mention this broadcast, and we'll take 10% off your bill up to $200. 884-5030. And here's the calls by the officials. I think we had an ejection, didn't we?
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
Yep, 24 is taking his helmet off, and he is gone. Dolan, that's Jack Dolan, who is out of this lacrosse game. What a tough way for the junior to cannot come off the bench like that, just like in regular hockey now. If you come off the bench, you're gone. And especially in an altercation, and he has to leave the facility as he grabs his gear and his helmet and his stick. He's gone, as figured. Just can't let your emotions get away from you like that, especially when you're not on the playing field, Tim.
Yeah, that was, I think what was happening with him is he was watching Massey throw haymaker after haymaker, and he had enough of it. But that's where the coaches could step in and, try to, it's hard to say because it happens so quickly, but, somebody needed to step in as an adult, not one of the teammates, to maybe stop the punches. I know these guys are wearing helmets, but a punch is still a punch, and they're going to drop the hammer on that, which they did.
Almost a 10-minute delay here in this game. It's a very close game, 3-2, Frontier out in front. And once again, Jack Dolan's been ejected from this game. The junior attacker is going to get his gear together and have to leave the immediate area.
One last senior shout out to Andrew Cole, defenseman, 6 foot, 155. Congratulations on having a successful senior season with your Frontier Falcons.
So Grady O'Hara will take possession, and we're finally underway here. After that altercation, that saw a player get booted. Clifford took a shot, it bounced out of play, and it's going to go back over to Frontier. So the Falcons dodge a bullet there on a quick give-and-go pass type shot that never found its way toward the net. And back comes Frontier. Long pass looped up there by Kaczmarski. Ball's loose in the air. It's going to go over, and Privateer's going to pick it up. Privateer, and he's got a man with him. Privateer makes a move. Now he flips it over. That's Zilnicki. Zilnicki cutting in, and he's checked. Ball is loose and on the ground. Fumonte gets it, and it's going to go back over to Frontier. And Fumonte wanted a good explanation. I don't know if he got the one he wanted. Either way, it's Falcon possession.
Privateer again showing some great dodging moves and speed-burning attributes to his game.
Falcone. Zilnicki. He's going to move to the inside sector here and then feeds it back outside to Jake Gunning. So it's Gunning, Zilnicki, Falcone, Reed, and Privateer out there in the offensive zone for Frontier. Gunning, the Privateer on the far side. Flips it back over to Gunning. Gunning over to Kiner. Check that, that's Jake Bush. Bush hanging on to it now, taking his time. Bush going to thinking about letting the shot go. Instead, he'll pass it over. Privateer gets it over. It's Falcone. Reed, there's Privateer looking for Reed, trying to make a move. Reed puts it in, a shot, and the ball never got through, and the goaltender picks it up. That's Adgate. He looks and he's just going to dump it out. And there's a chance there. As 33 made a nice play there. That was Michael Newcomb. And here we go on the move. Another takeaway, and now some more rough stuff out there as Newcomb laid his man out. That was Jake Bush. And boy, he got a...
And you know, Mark, for
vicious
as much
cross-check.
rough stuff that's been going on, it's all been fairly clean for the most part in this game. And both teams certainly bringing the physicality to the field today.
Grady O'Hara with it now. O'Hara, 26 blue for West Seneca. West Seneca West Indians down just a goal here, 3-2. With 8 minutes now remaining, and it's another steal. Going the other way, it's Oliver. Oliver on the run. Gets it to Privateer. Gets it back over. Falcone in front. Zach. Read it. Oh, we stopped. What a great save there by Adgate. What a play by the goaltender.
Yeah, Adgate with the save of the game right there. Tremendous key save to keep the game at 1 goal.
Matt Gorski on the run after the steal. Number 8, White cuts in. The Falcone shoots, scores! Nicky Falcone, his second goal of the day. His 17th of the year. Light it up for number 7.
Make that back-to-back goals for Falcone, and got the game-leading goal, and now bringing the team up by 2 and going in with reckless abandonment. Tremendous, fearless goal for Falcone.
Matt Gorski started that off, Timmy. A nice steal. He moved the ball down the right side very nicely, and it ended up in the stick of Falcone, and Falcone notches his second goal, 17th of the year. 4-2 Frontier here with 7:30 remaining in this third quarter. Getting ready to face it off here. And we're in complete shadows now here tonight. And on the draw, it's Cole Ekman. Ekman trying to make a move. Ekman looks to his left, now back over to his right. He's got Falcone over there again. Now we got a late flag. So they're going to, I don't know if they're going to hold it up or not. There is a flag down.
Yeah, I know number 13 for West Seneca West, Brandon Magowski, not happy about something, so it may be on him.
Privateer just took a shot, and he did not miss by much, Tim. What a shot that was. Missed the mark, though. And the ball goes to the corner. Let's see here. I'm going to pick this flag up as both teams make wholesale changes here. With 7:01 remaining in this third quarter. 4-2. Frontier out in front here, and West Seneca West needs to get a defensive stop here and get a goal. We'll swing it around. It's Gunning. Top of the key. Gunning back with it over to Privateer. Privateer swings it over. They look inside. A give and go. There's Zach Reed. Shot save. Another big save. And coming out of the net there momentarily was Adgate. Falcone picked up the rebound. They'll swing it back out in front. Once again, Reed shoots. Oh, he just missed the low corner side. And the ball bounces away, and it must have grazed off an Indian because they're going to hang on with possession here. Bush. There's a shot inside. Like Ekman just missed.
Frontier really picking up the offense now in this third quarter.
Enough messing around from the Falcons. They really slowed it down that first half. Looks like they're going to try to open it up here. Coach Mike Norelli probably got on them a little bit, knowing they can play a little bit better than they did in that first half. Here's another steal going the other way. On the run, number 9, Cole Barber. Barber looks, got it to his man. In front, Reed scores! Zach Reed with his second goal of the game. Number 19, Reed. And I believe that's number 22 for Reed. Check that, 23 goals for Reed. His second goal of the game, 23rd of the year. And they're on the run now, Tim.
Yeah, you could see that they definitely weren't looking to pass the ball as much in this third quarter, and they've had opportunities with numbers. We're going to take a quick break. Watching live action here at Frontier Field.
At Kaiser First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, Mark Johnson back here with Tim Morozek. 5-2, Frontier out front. Timmy, they're starting to open up now.
They sure are, and they're looking like the head of Class B along with Hamburg. Hamburg right now standing at 6-2, 2-0 in the league. Frontier's 2-0, 7-2. They just took down Will North, who falls to 8-3, 1-1 in the league. And how about Lakeshore Silver Creek, 9-0, and make that 10-0. I believe they won yesterday. So they going into that game, they had 124 goals on the season, just giving up 31. It's a combination team of Lakeshore and Silver Creek.
All right, off the face-off, and we're inside the 6-minute mark. They scramble for it. Big possession here, but here comes Frontier right back with it. Nathan Kaiser, and he flipped it over to Falcone on the far right side. From the 20-yard line, Falcone. He's got Nate O'Rourke out there. And there's the man who's looking for a hat trick. Zach Reed has got a pair. Falcone's got a pair. Privateer's got the other goal for Frontier. 5-2, they're out in front. And Creason looks being bothered there by 21 Cuthbert. They get it in front. There's a shot right on, and another nice save from Adgate, who's played admirably here for this West Indian squad.
Yeah, Privateer with some great velocity on that ball.
So the Indians definitely have to score next here if they want to try to stay in this game. On the run, it's Wojak. Wojak, the ball comes loose. He was nailed. And a nice play there by number 20. That's Oliver for Frontier. Goaltender tries to move it out, and he does on the far side. Crossing up, and another flag flies, so it's another infraction, looks like, but the play keeps going on. It's once again on the run. Gorski swings it over. It's Privateer. Oh, nice pass. In and out. Don't score it. Falcone, his third of the game. He gets the hat trick. Nicky Falcone light him up again. Another goal, and that is 18 on the year for Falcone.
Yeah, he's having a great afternoon, evening here. And tremendous feed there also by Privateer. But Falcone, when he goes to the net and hits that hole, he's guns a-blazing, and it's fun to watch.
Privateer, as you mentioned, a beautiful setup pass. And Nick Falcone did not make a mistake. 6-2 with 4:29 remaining. As they pick up that flag.
Give a shout out here while we're doing that to Norelli's Auto Service and Collision. They're located at 1512 Main Street, Buffalo, New York. If you mention this ad, we're going to take 10% off up to $200. And you can also reach them at 884-5030 or Norelli at hotmail.com, NIRELLI.com, at hotmail.com.
Nelson and Andy Norelli, the owners, and we want to thank them for that sponsorship here tonight. Beautiful evening here in Western New York on June 10th, Thursday night. Temperature was right around 80 degrees at the start of this game. It's dipped now into the 70s, but it's very nice out there right now. So on the move once again, it's Frontier. It's Jake Gunning. He's dying to shoot from out there, but he's going to pass it up. Falcone with 3 goals. He's got the hat trick. Reed has 2 goals. He's got the ball. He wants another one. A chance for a man moving inside. That's Ekman. There's a chance. Oh, a nice save there off of break. Jake Bush. Look at a goal. Jake Bush took the shot. It went off of Ekman.
Make it Falcone again for 4.
Falcone picks up the rebound, and that's 19 on the year for Falcone. What a game.
Well, they've really opened things up here in the third quarter. And what's interesting, on senior night, it's all underclassmen with the scoring.
Is that 4 straight now, or 4 unanswered goals? For
Reed had the 5th goal, so he has had four of the last 5 goals.
7-2, and that's a 5-goal lead. Here with just 4:03 remaining in this third quarter, so we got plenty of lacrosse left here.
And the tide really turned with that penalty as, Hamburg was grinding it out with Frontier, playing neck and neck, and, of course, not controlling the possession as much, but still close in that game. And then with that penalty, Mark, the tide really turned.
Sure did. Ball's loose in the corner, was flipped up there, and now it's Fremont has to run it down. And I believe West Seneca West is going to take a timeout. They will. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening and watching Section 6 Boys Lacrosse on Western New York Athletics.com. We'll be right back.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Wolf Agency.
I got a problem. I got a big
The
problem.
Wolf is on his way.
You're Teddy?
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul Wolf. I solve problems.
Oh, good, because I got a big one in here.
May I come in?
Absolutely.
Back here at Frontier Field, Frontier High School. Frontier with the lead, 7-2, 3:43 left, Tim.
Of course, we want to give thanks to the great camera work by Russ Battaglia, providing some awesome sunset shots right now for everyone. And this has been a tremendous day for coverage, and Russ certainly bringing you the best. Thank you, Russ.
7-2, Frontier has extended its lead. It was a 3-2 halftime lead, but they've scored 4 goals.
Mark, I was mentioning that Lakeshore team as far as they've got a kid, Dalen John, Lakeshore Silver Creek does. He's only a 10th grader, but he has 50 goals, leads the Section 6 in goals. The next is at 39, so credit to Dalen John, who's got a great future ahead of him as well.
Ball loose back behind the net, but West comes up with it somehow. Scrambling around out there, Mikowski. Mikowski lost it, and somehow goes back to Michael Newcomb. Newcomb throwing his weight around a little bit. Now he's batted inside, and it's a takeaway the other way. And there's some big contact as the sticks are swinging out there. And there's a cross check from behind. And look out, that's Alvin Oliver. He took a shot. I believe at number 13, Brandon Mikowski, one of the goal scorers here.
And there's still some more rough
and
business.
Now a late flag. And that could be it for Evan Oliver.
Yeah, Evan Oliver just had enough and lost his cool. And the parents, you could hear, are a little frustrated as well because they want to see these kids, especially Evan Oliver, a senior. Hopefully they don't eject him for that, but
well, he's not walking to the penalty area. It looks like he could be gone. Well, he threw a cross check, and he is gone, I believe. Taking off his gloves. And he's throwing his gloves now. So not the best here. Oliver's a senior. And that's not a great way to end a senior night here at home.
Yeah, and it's been a frustrating game at times. It's been physical, but your team is up 7-2. And you have to keep that in mind when you are getting frustrated, as though, let the referees do their job. And, the game is always going to be physical, and especially when you've got, this level of talent on the field.
Well, he's not kicked out. He's going to serve a penalty, but either way, he's getting a talking to from his coach. Grady O'Hara now, as West Seneca West tries to pull within 4 here somehow. On the run on the far side, Mikowski loops a pass out in front. That was a nice stop there and a chance for Privateer. The ball's going to break free, And there's a chance if they can just get it to him. It's Privateer on the run. Privateer going in on goal. Looking, shoot, scores! Privateer with his 25th of the year. Oh, baby. He broke in from the 40-yard line and cruised in, and it was a 2-on-0, Tim, but he took it all himself.
And I think by that crowd reaction, Mark, we know who one of the fan favorites is. And they've got a lot to look forward to with the 8th grader showing the flash and the dash and knowing in short time he might be getting cash because he's looking like he could be playing next level for sure.
8th grade player, unbelievable year, 25 goals for him. He's a midfielder, but you wouldn't know it there. He dashed it on goal. He had a chance to pass it. He took the shot and scored.
And you think about it, he's going to get bigger too, and you know that hopefully that elusive aspect of his game will continue. But there's no question the attributes are all in the makings for one of the probably the best players in Frontier's school history.
8-2 now our scores. The Falcons get it back again. On the run, Bush, he'll flip it over to Nick Falcone. Falcone's got 48 goals here for Frontier. Gets it back over the Bush. And he'll have Jake Gunning here with him, number 11, but he's going to look the other way for now. Flip it over to Falcone. Falcone back over. The Bush, back to Falcone. Number 7 in white, what a game. Nick Falcone, 4 goals. He'll spin back. And it looks like they're going to try to kill some time here as we're down inside 2 minutes in this third quarter. Bush will spin, and he'll have nowhere to go. He's going to have to take it himself. Defending him is Lucky. And the ball thrown nicely behind the net, and that's Reed with it. Reed, who has a hat trick here himself, I believe.
Zach Reed, you can see he moves well for a big guy, 6 foot 245. And certainly has some awesome agility for that size.
He's got 2 goals, I beg your pardon. So 2 goals for Reed. Falcone's the main scorer here with 4, and it's Indians' possession right now. O'Hara tries to spin his way through the midfield mark, and there he goes. O'Hara barreling down the field, gets it over to 13, Mikowski. The shot that scores! Mikowski bounces one in. That's his second goal for the Indians.
Yeah, and it's been a long gap between goals. Mikowski scored the first goal, now with the third, but that's a goal that was a long time coming. They held tight for the first half, and this has been all Frontier, but a nice sign for West Seneca West to get back into the scoring with Mikowski's second of the night.
And his 7th of the year. So Mikowski ends that, I believe it was a 6-goal run there by West Seneca, or by Frontier. So it's an 8-3 game with 1:13 remaining third quarter. Anything can happen in this one. Don't go away quite yet here. They scramble for it, and coming up away with it once again is Jake Bush. What a nice face-off win that was. He's won a few here tonight. Bush spins around and looks. As Lenicki with him, they'll get it right in front. Privateer scores! Privateer, he'll get the hat trick. 26 goals for the year for the 8th grader. What a wicked shot that was, Tim.
Yeah, we knew coming in he was one of the Western New York's top point scorers. So just keeping up with the best in Section 6 and just an 8th grader. Hard to believe.
What a nice play he made. Bryce Privateer took the pass, spun it around, and just fired it into the open net. And you can't blame Mr. Adgate in goal. That shot was a pretty hard shot for anyone to try to stop.
When you've got those one-on-ones or short man advantage offensively, it's really a difficult job for the goalie. But he held tough in the first half. Just too much thunder and lightning coming at him here in the second half.
Now there's Jake Bush is going to get nailed on that one. He threw his stick, and it caught one of the Indians. So possession will go back over to West Seneca West. 9-3 here with their 51.8 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Lights are on here, of course, at Frontier Field.
West Seneca West still looking for their first victory of the season, but showing some bright signs, especially in the first half tonight.
Flip back the other side. That's Michael Wojak with it. Wojak out in front. Shot never got through, and the ball gets taken away. And, oh, the ball was right in there in front of air by the goaltender here. And with 29 seconds, possession. And a nice steal away there. Right when you need him, it's Joe Siner again. He's made a couple of those plays. He gets chopped from behind. That ball comes free.
Yeah, Siner using that long stick well.
And now a late flag. I'll check this call out here. And it looks like it's a slash call. And he's going to get a minute, I believe.
Mark, we mentioned Class B standings. Class A, we've got Orchard Park 5-2, 2-0 in the league. Lancaster 9-1, 1-0 in league. And those are the top two teams. Clarence 5-3, 1-1. So they're also in the hunt there. Clarence has a couple scorers that have some of the best scoring shot percentages in Section 6. Two young men on that team getting it done.
All right, 15.7 seconds left here in this third quarter. And they're going to hang on to it. I can't believe they're not going to make a move here toward the net. 5, 4, 3, 2. What? I don't understand this at all. They're going to run out the clock in the third quarter. You're down 6 goals. You run out the clock, you don't get a shot, but you should get the possession back to start the fourth. After 3 quarters of play, 9-3, Frontier in front. You're listening and watching Section 6 Boys Lacrosse here on WesternNewYorkAthletics.com.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
WNYAthletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYAthletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
All right, back here at Frontier Field, 9-3 our score. The Falcons out in front here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Timmy?
Yeah, and so far it's been all Frontier in the second half, but I wanted to go over some of Western New York's top talent. I was mentioning Clarence, but they got a couple kids on that team. Jake Stevens and Jesse Woolley, two of the best shot percentages in terms of goals. Stevens 18 of 24 and Woolley 24 of 32 on their shots. So 24 goals on 32 shots. Really impressive. And how about the leading scorer for East Aurora? Leading point scorer, 12th grader Drew Kenny with 78 points on the season. So a lot of top talent in lacrosse in Section 6. I know Section 6 has never won a state title going back to 77, but you never know. One of these years, I think they're going to surprise some of those other mainstay sections.
All right, well, the Indians will have the possession here to start this quarter. And they're looking to try to get a goal here, down by 6. They'll swing it around the left side. A nice pass there. Shot, score! Just like that. 26 scores at Grady O'Hara. Came up in the slot area and put it away.
Yeah, that's a great way to start the fourth quarter for West Seneca West. They had a goal late in the third and now getting their fourth here in the fourth.
Now I've got, looking back here, I've got West Seneca West with a couple of wins here. They beat Amherst 19-1, and then they beat your alma mater, Lockport, 13-4.
Oh, okay. Well, forgive me on that.
Was last week.
See, I could see
tonight.
I knew they were better than an undefeated team for the season. They definitely look like they can hold their own at times against a team like Frontier, though they're just up to too tall of a task tonight.
9-4 our score here as we're just underway in this fourth quarter. A quick goal there, and Here comes the Indians once again on the run here. It's Ethan Parsons. Parsons 20, blue on the move. And he'll hold it up now. Some fresh troops come on for the Indians. Parsons is now going to finally give it up over to Grady O'Hara, who just scored that last goal.
Here I am writing them off, but they're definitely showing some momentum, and the game certainly isn't over with a lot of time left. 11 minutes to go in the fourth.
13 total goals here as the Indians try to put another one on the board. They're going to have to move quickly here. I'm kind of trying to figure out why they let that last 15 seconds go in the third quarter and not really try to get a shot. If they could have done something there, try to whittle their way back in this one. They've still got some time here. The Indians make a move. They'll try to put it through and put it to back in there. That's Newcomb. They score! And it was 34. It was Newcomb to Quinn Clifford. Clifford with the goal.
Sure was, and just like that, we got a couple nice-looking goals for West Seneca West, and they're showing a nice sense of, no quitting this team and playing with a lot of pride right now. And they're inching their way back, down by 4 with a lot of time left, and maybe they heard my whispers of writing them off for too tall of a task, but forgive me on that.
9-5 the score, 10:30 left here. It was Clifford from Newcomb on that goal. That's Clifford's second goal of the year. Now back comes Frontier on the run. Nicky on the far side. He stays in bounds. So Nicky, he's going to want to shoot. Now he's going to dump it back. Who else? Privateer with the hat trick. He's got 3 goals. Swings it back to Reed. Reed to Falcone. Falcone with 4 goals here for Frontier. Back over to Reed. He's got 2. Reed looks, puts it over to Privateer. They swing it back over to Jake Bush. Bush back to Privateer. Looks, tries to make a move. Being defended there nicely by Cranston. Cranston's all over him. The 8th grader spins out. Nice pass to Reed. The shot, and a nice save there by Adgate.
Adgate with a great save, and, the goaltending is going to be huge down the stretch with 4 goals down. West Seneca West still very much in the game.
And ball goes flipped over, and it's Mike Wojcik with it. Nice pass there. He found it's O'Hara. O'Hara cutting in. Oh, chance score! Scored number 13, Mikowski, and that's 3 for Mikowski, his 8th of the year. And hold the phone here.
Short side, and he hit the top corner where we know someone used to hide the cookies.
All right, yeah, Timmy, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Wolf Agency.
I got a problem. I got a big
The
problem.
wolf is on his way.
You're Teddy?
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul Wolf. I solve problems.
Oh, good, because I got a big one in here.
May I come in?
Absolutely.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf, that's all you had to say. Call today.
All right, back here at Frontier Field, 9:20 left, 9-6 Frontier out front, Bones, but hang on, here come the Indians.
Yeah, 3 goals here unanswered, and they've all come within just a few minutes' time in the fourth quarter. Still a lot of clock left, and again, my apologies for maybe going a little too quick. I mean, Frontier certainly had tremendous momentum going into that fourth quarter, but credit to West Seneca West and Coach Fred White getting his troops to respond early in this fourth.
Here's a big face-off draw now with 9:20 remaining. And they whistle it up, and let's see who's going to come up with it. And it is West Seneca West. As Evan Oliver makes a move and lost it. And it's going to go the other way, and the ball's free again, but picked up once again. Privateer with it now. Privateer on the run. Gets it over to Falcone. Falcone's probably going to try to hang on to this thing as long as he can. Zach Reed, and Reed's got it back behind the net. Back out to Falcone, back over to Reed. Reed looks to set it up. This is kind of what Frontier was doing in the first quarter, where they really wasted a lot of time. Privateer swings it back around. They'll put it out front. We'll work with it. O'Rourke. The Ekman. They'll swing it back behind the net to Reed again. Zach Reed. 9-6 lead. Reed had it checked out his stick. It's still loose over there. Kick down low, and Privateer's going to let it go out of bounds. It's going to go back to Frontier.
Yeah, Mark, Frontier looking, like you said, to kill a little clock and probably just establish a little cooling period for West Seneca West, as they've been really hot. And no better way to do that than have some ball control here.
Ekman to Falcone. Falcone being chased down. All right, Ekman's got a chance. Ekman, nice pass in front. Ball goes free. It's loose. It's scooped up by Famonte. And Famonte is going to look and try to get it down the field as quickly as he can. He let his man a little bit too much. They should come up with it, though. The ball is free, and somehow 17 picks it up. That's Hildebrand. He'll gun it up and looking for his man, and he finds him. That's 27 on the run, Mujic.
Mujic with a nice job picking up that pass, and now offensive opportunity again for West Seneca West.
Mikowski with it, number 13. He's got 3 goals here tonight. Gets it back to O'Hara. Grady O'Hara. Famonte tries to make a move. Famonte looks, shot. Oh, and a save there, and a nice save by the Frontier goaltender, Kaczmarski. And Kaczmarski's being hassled now and somehow gets the ball away and on the run, and there's a nice move by Gorski. Matt Gorski on the run. Gorski up the midfield, 40. He'll throw it over to Falcone. Falcone left side, and he's just going to hang on to it here. 6.5 coming up. And they're going to call possession change here, Tim.
Yeah, that's another opportunity for West Seneca West, who is very much a live underdog with 6 minutes, 34 to go, just down by 3.
On the run now, it's Grady O'Hara. O'Hara got to Famonte. Famonte goes to the right side, stops, cuts back. They don't have a lot of time to waste here, down by 3. Swinging around the other way. That's Newcomb on the far side, number 33, the big body man. Kills Oscars and Newcomb. Newcomb spins out of it, and he's going to have to pass it, give it up.
Really like Newcomb's game tonight, Mark.
Newcomb flips it inside. There's a shot. Oh, it hit the post.
That's a killer.
Goal post there. The ball scrambled loose, and now we're going to have they're going to stay with the Indians there. Wow, what a play that was. Off the post. A great chance there for West Seneca West.
That's an opportunity lost, and game of inches right there. It just shows it.
So Quinn Clifford comes on. He scored a goal. In fact, he scored the last goal, I believe, for this West Indians team. They are hanging in there. Fubani with it, number 4. The junior. He's got 3 goals here. 3 for the season anyways. Looking for his first tonight. Famonte trying to make a move. Being guarded nicely there. Ball goes free. Clifford with it. Clifford looks. There's the pass. Oh, and couldn't connect there. The ball's loose. There's some hacking going on there. And coming away on the run, it's Cole Ekman. Ekman down the right side. He's flying. Ekman on a move. Ekman, 13 white, cutting in. And there's a chance shot. Oh, and Privateer let it rip. And it went off one of the Indians. Boy, that had to hurt.
Yeah, there was some serious velocity on that ball by Privateer, and Ekman bringing them down. And now with a great opportunity offensively here for Frontier.
Another long shot, and that just missed the target, and it's going to stay with the Frontier.
Mark, we got to mention the crowd tonight supporting the seniors. Got the stands about 3/4 full, and certainly been a live audience and making a lot of noise for their hometown team.
Cole Ekman with it now. Ekman looks the privateer. Back behind the net. Looks, tries to set up. There's a chance. Oh, and a shot that was whistled way wide and high by number 11, Jake Gunning, who's dying to score a goal here, I'm sure.
Really interesting game. You know, it looked as though Frontier was just going to really put the pedal to the metal here in the fourth quarter, but how about this West Seneca West team? Regardless of what happens if they can't come back, it's just been a tremendous effort they've made to really scratch and claw to make this a competitive game.
So the play was stopped here. Let's try to figure out what's going on. As coming back in is Jacob Smielecki for West Seneca West. And I believe it will be Frontier possession. It is. So it's Gunning with it. Gunning moves around back behind the net. Being chased back there. Frontier looking to put this one away. Hildebrand, another whistle and another change of possession. So hold on here with 4:09 remaining. And what is a very close game here. It was 9-3. It's suddenly 9-6. They need a goal on this rush, I would imagine. No, here's a nice long pass. And it was taken completely. There's a beautiful lead pass. Oh, and number 7 is knocked down. No call there. The ball's free. And they're going to let play go on there. Wow, that was a wicked hit. Joe Siner. Siner makes a move. Siner at midfield. Siner on the run. 14 white. Siner. And they're going to whistle that down.
Yeah, Peter McGowan took a heavy shot, still down on the field. The 9th grader really had a nice opportunity, but paid a price, and hopefully he's okay. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching live action here on Western New York Athletics. We'll be right back.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Wolf Agency.
I got a problem. I got a big
The
problem.
wolf is on his way.
You're Teddy?
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul Wolf. I solve problems.
Oh, good, because I got a big one in here.
May I come in?
Absolutely.
WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
All right, back live here at Frontier High School. 3:41 left. Frontier up 9-6, and that was Peter McGowan, the 9th grader, as you mentioned. It was down for about 2 minutes there. To me, looks to be okay.
Yeah, and that's great to see that he's going to be fine. And that collision brought to you by Norelli's Auto Service and Collision, 1512 Main Street, Buffalo, New York. Mention this ad, and we're going to take 10% off of $200, up to $200. And you can reach them at 884-5030 or at Norelli@hotmail.com.
So Nick Falcone will take over here for Frontier. He's got 4 goals tonight, number 7 does, and he's had a whale of a game. And now he's nailed over there on the far side. That ball came free. Zignicki with it now. Zignicki cutting in, looks, shoots, and he shot it wide, and the ball goes clean. And they're going to give it. They're going to keep the ball here with Frontier.
And that was one of the first offensive opportunities for Frontier here late in the third. And nice sportsmanship there by Sklenicki, patting the West Seneca West defender on the helmet after that scoring opportunity.
Zach Reed with it now. Reed trying to swing his big body around there and flipped it up. And a nice stop there by Saved by Falcone. Give it back to Reed. We're down inside 3 minutes now. Reed, a shot, went wide and went right to one of the Indians who throws it a long way, trying to run it down for West Seneca. West is Brandon Mikowski. Mikowski has a chance. Mikowski's going to cut out in front. There's nowhere to go. Oh, he flipped a nice pass over to Michael Wojcik, who lost it, and the ball's going to go back over to the Indians. Those are one of those tough breaks.
Hate to really criticize Mikowski, but he's got to take the shot there. I think he got a little bit too cute in terms of trying to set up the play. Cute, not the right word to use there, but Mikowski definitely needed to make that shot on goal there.
There's Oliver's having some problems with this ball. He still lost it. It's still free. They'll try to swoop it away, but Oliver gets it back. Oh, he takes a hammer there from one of the Indians. That's Fumate. He laid the lumber to him, and they're going to call Fumate on the call. Fumate got away with one, and he went right back at him again with another chop. Oh, this with 2:15 remaining here, what has been a very entertaining game.
Sure has, and both teams really given a great effort, especially West Seneca West and the way they've come back here in the fourth quarter.
Jake Gunning is going to take possession for Frontier. He wants to score. Gunning. Excuse me, that's not Gunning, it's Cole Ekman. Ekman makes a move. Ekman shoots. Oh, another nice save as Adgate got a piece of it.
Adgate really tremendous between the pipes tonight, and it's been a consistent performance. That third quarter got away from him. He gave up quite a bit, but a lot of those were just so hard to stop. It's not his fault on that, but he's made a lot of difficult stops and kept his team alive tonight.
Chopped down in the corner, and Privateer lost it. Oh, here comes West Seneca West. They need to get something going here in a hurry. They'll flip it up to O'Hara. He missed it there. Ball's still loose. They'll try to kick it back, try to scoop it up any way they can. It's Newcomb with it. Newcomb being hammered at by Mikowski. And it's Ekman on him. They'll flip it back over the other side. Clifford, one of the goal scorers, number 34, West Seneca West. Indians need a goal badly here. They're down to 1:20 left in this game, and they need to try to attack here. They're holding up for some reason, down 3. Grady O'Hara spins, looks, he's going to try a shot. He shoots, and actually it was a nice bounce pass. Went over to 27, Wojcik. Back out to Fumate. Fumate shoots, and it just missed the target, and it's going to stay with West Seneca West here with 55 seconds left. We're in our last minute here, Tim. What a gallant effort by the Indians.
Sure is, and, you know, they've all played their hearts out, each and every one of these kids on this field.
There was a pass that missed, and the shot never went through, and here comes Frontier to run out this final 45 seconds or so. We'll just bring it down the field. It's Privateer with it. Privateer's just probably going to hold on to it, although he would love to get another goal. He's going to make a move. Well, they want the score, that's for sure. There's Falcone. He's got 4. Falcone here with 25 seconds. Spins back behind the net. Being guarded there by 17, Hildebrand. Hildebrand all over him. He's going to dump it off, and there was a late hit by Hildebrand. We'll stop the clock with 17.5 remaining. They'll flip it up and flip it over, and here comes the Indians for one last rush. West Seneca West played their hearts out here tonight. No question about it. Down 9-3, came back with 3 straight goals. There's a chance on a 13 on the throw, a shot. And a nice save there. And that is the game. It's all over, 9-6 here on senior night as Frontier comes out to swarm their goaltender who made a nice save there, Tim, at the end of the game.
Yeah, and what a contest. Credit to both squads coming out strong in the fourth quarter. They really made it a fun, entertaining game for the fans and hopefully for you, the viewers at home. We appreciate you watching us, and keep tuned in for Russ Battaglia, Mark Johnson, Tim Morozic, and, of course, the maestro on the keyboard, Frank Wolf, our producer. That's it for everyone. Good night, everyone, from Western New York Athletics. We'll see you soon.